Lucy, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Good morning. We are going to do our day in the life today. At least we're going to attempt to. Yeah, it's like 4:45, and I've been up for like 15 minutes. I usually get up this early. I don't set an alarm. This morning my dog woke me up. That's not usually how it happens. Usually I just wake up, but I wake up anytime between 4 and 5:30, and then I come downstairs. What you doing, Izzy? She saw something outside, probably a deer, and wants to go outside and attack the deer, I guess. I don't know. But the coffee is made. I'm going to drink my coffee, do my Bible and journaling, and we will see how much I get accomplished of my quiet time morning routine. I always, read my Bible, do my journaling. I have a 5-year journal, like a question a day type journal that my friend got me for Christmas, which I'm really enjoying. And then I also have Write the Word journal by Laura Casey, which I try and do most of the time. And I'm also reading through the Bible chronologically. I think I'm in Judges now, so I started maybe in November. I'm a little behind, but we will get through it. It's supposed to be one of those read it in a year plans. But what happens is I read more some days and less other days. I'm not good at sticking to a plan, which you'll see as we go throughout our day. So each day I will take these at a glance weekly sheets that I got from Erin Condren, and I will write down what the kids need to do. Each kid has a color. Emma's like purpley pink, Jack is blue, Lucy is actually pink, and then purple is what we do together. And so I use these similar to what people use the spiral notebooks for. I just make a list of what they need to do each day. And the reason that I like these better is because there's a small defined space. Because what happens is I will continue to list and list and list if I have more space, which you can see here. I am doubling up on some rows already for Emma. So I make these lists, and then the kids kind of go through them in order. They like to do things in order most of the time, especially Jack. So I just put these on their table, and then they are able to kind of go through all of the stuff at the beginning on their own. Sometimes they do have questions with math, but for the most part, they're pretty independent, which is a good thing because Lucy is not so independent. So I usually try and take Sunday afternoon to write out all of our plans for the week. That did not happen this week. That's why only Monday is done. The reason that I use the Erin Condren Teacher Planner is because I need to actually write out lessons. We use Sunlight literature-based curriculum loosely. It comes with an amazing instructor's guide that has so much information and great schedules available. However, when I try and check all of the boxes, it doesn't go well. So what I've learned to do is to go at our own pace and use the instructor's guide as a guide and not as a schedule. I tend to not plan out everything all at once. I pick our math curriculum for the year. I know what we're going to do for books that we're going to read aloud, what we're going to do for history and science, and so I know all of that stuff. But what I do is instead of planning it all out for the year. I take it week by week because that's really how our lives tend to work. You know, I know what's coming up in a week for the most part, and there are still things that tend to derail us. So I will write down what I expect us to get done for the week. If we complete all of that stuff and there's extra time, the kids do a lot of projects. Emma wants to learn how to build a snare for a rabbit, which I don't even know if that's legal. So we're probably going to watch a video about that. And she really just wants to catch a bunny to have as a pet. She doesn't actually want to trap a bunny, so I don't even know if we have any bunnies around here because my mom has a family of fox that live down the street, so I don't know. But so we'll probably do something rabbit related for science today, documentary, and yeah, I mean, we just kind of take it day by day. I want to let the kids follow their interests. They're still young. Emma's 10, almost 11, and Jack is 8, so, and well, Lucy's 4. But Lucy just kind of does her own thing most of the time. We just want to encourage an enjoyable education, something, you know, my goal really is to teach them to learn so that they seek out the information that they want to learn and need to learn. So that seems to be working so far for us. Now, because I am done with the kids' lists, I am going to sit down and do some work on my website and try and get some writing done. This month we have been talking about financial wellness in your home and homeschool over at my blog townsendhouse.com, and so I put together a new little guide for my subscribers, which is the ultimate guide to teacher discounts for homeschoolers, which there are an awful lot of teacher discounts, but some of them do actually apply to homeschoolers as well. So I put that together. If you're interested, I will leave a link. You can sign up to get that guide if you want to. So I'm going to put my email together and try and do some writing, and yeah, it's like 5:45, so the day's getting off to a great start.
Where are you gonna send this to?
Oh, buddy, we're doing our day in the life video today. You want to say hi? No. You're up early. It's not even 7 o'clock. Oh, like 2 minutes it'll be 7. Did you sleep well? Are you having some breakfast? Mm-hmm. What are you having for breakfast?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Do you have that every day?
Mm-hmm.
Is that your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. You're dripping. It is 10 o'clock now, and we have not started school yet. We have been starting quite a bit later than we used to. We used to start school right around 9 o'clock. The kids used to get up super early every day for many years, and that's just what we did. We would start school at 9. They would have a little bit of playtime before then, eat breakfast, get dressed. But now they have been spending a lot more time being creative and playing well together in the morning, so I've kind of backed off of being so strict about a start time. I do put their lists on their desk, and they are able to go off of those lists. They are still required to get the work done that I have set out for the day, but I'm not as stringent about when they do it. And the reason is because I just didn't want to fight with my kids about it anymore. Now, I don't fight with my kids every day about school, but sometimes, you know, they'll be having a hard day and they won't want to start at 9, or they will want to finish doing something that they're working on, like a project. Jack really enjoys creating board games or trivia games and stuff like that. And I'm at the point now where I find the learning in all of those activities, and I'm less concerned about getting as much book work done as we possibly can. We still do our math and our spelling and our reading every day. But the kids really enjoy writing, and so oftentimes they will just write their own stories, on their own. And we still read history every day, and I do read alouds every day, and they listen to audiobooks and work on typing and computer coding. But it just, I've let go of a lot of expectations, and I think that has helped our school year go dramatically different this year. There's a lot less butting heads, which is nice. To lunchtime here, so I'm going to make lunch. I have to take everybody's orders because we do sort of a made-to-order breakfast and lunch. They get to choose what they eat for breakfast and lunch and snacks, and I get to choose what they eat for supper. It seems to work the best for us. Jack is working on a board game, and Emma is still reading. Jack's done some math. We've done history. Lucy is watching what sounds like Sophia on the phone. And I picked out a documentary for the kids to watch after they finish math and after lunch. So that is where we are at with the day today. I'm actually pretty pleased with how things are going. Everybody seems to be happy and doing well. We will see how the rest of the afternoon goes.
Jack's making a surprise. No, it's okay.
What you working on? Lucy, what are you working on?
A board game.
You're making a board game? It looks really nice.
Jack knows what I'm making, but she can't look at it because it's going to be shaky. Jack can see but not look.
We made it through the morning. It's 1 o'clock now, and the kids have eaten lunch, and we have done our read alouds. They've finished their spelling and their math. I think they've pretty much finished everything that we need to get to today, which is good because we start a little bit later. We end a little bit later. We will still do more reading this afternoon. I usually do read alouds during lunch and during dinner and after dinner, and sometimes in the afternoon if the kids are really crazy. I was hoping they would get outside today, but the wind is really, really strong, and it's pretty cold and miserable. So they are going to play upstairs with Lucy for a little while right now, and I'm going to eat my lunch, which is a salad, which I eat every day. It's much later than I normally eat. I'm kind of hungry. They do have quiet time, or like time when they can use their screens and sort of do their own thing, usually around 2 or 3, depending on the day and how much they've gotten done in the morning for regular school. They have to do all their school before they can have screens, so sometimes their quiet time is just playing upstairs with their toys, which is fine too. But Emma and Jack do like to watch a show, decompress, much the same as me. And I really need that time as an introvert. I used to try and power through and use the afternoon, that quiet time when one of my kids has always been napping. And then last year, Lucy stopped napping, so we transitioned everyone to quiet time, and I would use that time specifically for chores and cleaning up around the house and doing whatever I needed to do. But what was happening was I was just getting so drained, so I decided to take this time for myself. I usually read, or I will work on my blog, which doesn't sound like self-care time or recharge time, but it's stuff that I really enjoy. I really enjoy writing and working on that stuff, so I will do that some. Today I am going to be reading the new book by Julie Bogart called Brave Learner. I have been reading that for the past few weeks, which is different than normal for me. Usually I'm a very fast reader. I read a lot of books, and but this one I'm really sitting and chewing on. A lot of her ideas are things that I have been doing since the beginning, and it's really nice to see it in book form as a homeschool veteran that she is. She's graduated 5 kids from her own homeschool and has the lovely Brave Writer program now for homeschoolers, which is a writing program. I will leave a link below for her book and her Brave Writer program because they are things that we really enjoy using. Yeah, but I'm going to read that book and sit and eat my salad, and we'll see how the rest of the afternoon goes. So it is about 3 o'clock now, and the kids are wrapping up their screen time, and then we are going to work on tidying the house, and I am making a cup of coffee, but I have switched to decaf in the afternoon because, yeah, I was staying up way too late, having crazy bouts of insomnia, so I'm doing decaf in the afternoon, even though I really want to have caffeine. I probably should just have like a cup of tea, but I really like coffee. So we moved our master bedroom into a different room this past weekend to give the kids more space for like crafts and toy area. So that room is not at all organized. We have like some stuff put in there, but not everything that needs to go in there. I need to actually make a list of bins and stuff to put things away, because we have an art armoire downstairs that we use, but upstairs there aren't any closets. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of organizing up there. I'm not sure how successful I will be. I think the kids want to work on their board games some more, and Lucy wants to also play some games. So yeah, that is what is on tap for the afternoon. I usually start dinner around 3:30, 4 o'clock. I do not have an Instant Pot or anything like that, so I need to start a little bit earlier. And also with the witching hour that doesn't seem to go away after your children hit 5, 4. So I still have to contend with that, and that's why I start dinner so early. However, I made a tuna noodle casserole yesterday, and so we're gonna have leftovers tonight, and I think I'm gonna do a crock pot meal tomorrow. So I will just have to remember to take ground turkey breast out of the freezer, and that will be my meal prep, which is really nice. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're upstairs playing the piano right now. I'm gonna try and get them on video.
Okay, are you ready? That was just our practice. Are you ready?
Yes.
2 times 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I figured that out all by myself today.
What is that?
And the title theme for Ocarina of Time.
The title theme for Ocarina of Time.
And I'm in the process of writing it down.
Oh, all the notes that you have to play?
Not quite finished yet.
It is the end of our day in the life. It's 7 o'clock. I'm getting ready to put Lucy to bed. They're upstairs. Matt just got home a little bit ago, and I heard Jack say, "I will shout a battle cry when the war has begun." So maybe I won't be putting Lucy to bed just yet, but that's the hope, pretty soon. And I am very tired. One of the things about getting up super early in the morning is that I do go to bed early. I put Lucy to bed, and then I'm usually in bed by 9:30, asleep by 9:30, unless I'm reading a really good book. I read at night either on my phone or my Kindle Paperwhite. If one of the kids doesn't have it, they stay up later than me reading. But yes, so I will read at night, and then I'll start again in the morning. We had a good day. It was very productive. We got everything done that we needed to, and that doesn't always happen, but usually come the end of February, we are almost done with school. I think we only have like 35 days left, maybe 40 days left of school this year, so we're kind of into a good routine and rhythm and just get our stuff done so that we can move on to what we really want to do, which is lots of projects and dance battles and playing the piano and playing Ocarina of Time on Zelda and learning the theme music of Ocarina of Time for the piano. So thank you for watching. Bye.